You want to know what fuels me? What turns every drop of sweat into fire? It's not the roar of the crowd. It's not the gold around my waist. It's him, RoadBlock, the man who used to be The Rock, now twisted into something grotesque, a walking monument to ego and obsession. He calls himself RoadBlock now, like he's some immovable force. But let me tell you something. I don't go around obstacles. I break through them. You know, before he became RoadBlock, before the darkness swallowed him whole, he was The Rock. And I'll say this with no hesitation. I respected that man. He was electric, charismatic, a titan in the ring, and a legend on the mic. He inspired a generation, including me. I watched him lift arenas with nothing but a raised eyebrow and a spine buster. He was a warrior, a showman, a symbol of what wrestling could be. But something changed. He stopped fighting for the people and started fighting for power. He traded heart for hatred, and now he hides behind the name RoadBlock like it's armor. But it's not armor, it's a prison. And as long as he's locked inside that persona, this feud will never die. I hope, deep down, I hope one day he finds his way back, that the man I admired resurfaces, that respect can be earned again. But until then, I'll keep dragging him back to reality, one beatdown at a time. Saturday night main event? That was the first reckoning. We tore the roof off that place. He came in swinging, full of rage and delusion. But I stayed focused, I stayed grounded, and I beat him clean. 1, 2, 3. The crowd erupted. That was my moment, and he couldn't handle it. So what did he do? He waited, like a coward, outside the performance center after NXT. No cameras, no rules, just shadows and bad intentions. He tried to jump me in the parking lot, thought he'd catch me off guard, but I'm never off guard. I fought back. I won again, and I told him, face to face, you ever pull that stunt again, I will end your career. No hesitation, no mercy. RoadBlock doesn't belong in a ring. He belongs in a cage, rotting like the animal he's become, like the monster he chose to be. You know what really gets me? What turns my stomach every time I see RoadBlock step into that ring, puffed up like he's still the people's champ? It's the fact that he's 53 years old, 50-free, and he's acting like a twisted teenager, with a vendetta and no conscience. I'm appalled. I'm disgusted. For a man who's lived that long, you'd think he'd have learned something about dignity, about restraint, about respect. As for me, I'm not proud of everything I did as a teenager. I made mistakes, big ones, but I faced the consequences head on. I didn't run, I didn't hide. I stood tall with Batman and every supporter who believed in my redemption. I owned my past like a man. But this, what RoadBlock's doing now, it's reckless, it's dangerous. What about this obsession with my family? What about the cowardly ambushes, the mind games, the threats? And if it keeps going down this path, someone's going to get hurt. And I'll be damned if that someone is Rosie, or Thomas, or Emily. I will not let my family become collateral damage in RoadBlock's twisted saga. I will stand between them and the storm. I will fight until my last breath if I have to. This isn't just about pride anymore. It's about protecting what matters. And I swear, if RoadBlock thinks he can drag my family into his mess, he's got another thing coming. So go ahead, RoadBlock. Keep pretending you're untouchable. Keep hiding behind your legacy and the cape of Lord Vader. I dare you to come after me, big man. I dare you, tough guy. I'm not afraid of you, freak. I whipped your ass twice, and I'll do it again. Not even your size can keep up with me, old man. I am young, slim, and athletic. Trust me, dude, you won't win. You're not a legend anymore. You're a liability. Laters, chump. And then there's Lord Vader, the so-called Emperor of Darkness, RoadBlock's new master. They think aligning with the Sith makes them untouchable. That fear is their weapon. But I've faced fear. I've buried it. I've risen from it. Vader, I hope you're listening. I hope you're training hard in your little Sith dojo. Because after I finish RoadBlock, you're next. You better polish that helmet and sharpen that lightsaber, because I'm coming for you. And I don't care how many force tricks you've got up your sleeve. When I step into that ring, it's not the force you'll feel, it's me, Jeremy Beleska, the man who fights for family, the man who doesn't back down, the man who ends empires. Catch you on the other side, freaks.